Street fighting. In a bustling town, this was no ordinary. The championship had been a part of the town's history. Each year, people from all walks of life would gather in the town square. It was surrounded by color. The atmosphere was always. The rules of the championship were simple. Contestants would pair up. There was no real violence. The goal was not to hurt. This year, Tommy was a tall and they had been friends since. As they stood in the center of the ring, the crowd cheered them on. Tommy and Jake, with a signal from the referee, the match began. Tommy lunged at Jake, trying to tackle him to the ground, but they circled each other, each looking for an opening. The crowd watched for a while. It seemed Tommy and Jake were evenly matched, and their moves were as fluid as a dance. They laughed and joked as they wrestled, never forgetting that they were friends first and competitors second. As the match drew to a close, Tommy managed to pin Jake to the ground, and the referee declared him the winner. But there was no bitterness. He jumped up, hugged. The crowd erupted into applause, not just for the winner, but for the spirit of friendship that had prevailed. Tommy and Jake had, as the championship in the end, it didn't, and so, the great street fighting championship of the bustling town became a symbol of unity and friendship, reminding everyone that sometimes, the true victory was not in winning, but in sharing the joy of the moment with those you cared about. The sun continued to shine on the town, and the tradition of street fighting lived on, year after year, bringing people closer and celebrating the bonds of friendship that could never be broken. The Secret Garden. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there was a hidden gem known as the Secret Garden. This enchanting place was tucked away behind an old, ivy-covered stone wall, its entrance obscured by overgrown bushes and tall grass. The garden was a well-kept secret among the villagers, passed down. It was said to hold magical powers, and only those with a pure heart could find their way inside. The legend claimed that anyone who entered would discover the garden's secrets and receive a precious gift. One bright summer morning, a young girl named Emily found herself drawn to the mysterious stone wall. Her heart raced with curiosity. She had heard whispers of the secret garden from her grandmother, who had promised to take her there someday. However, Emily's to honor her grandmother's with determination in her. It was ornate and covered in delicate, swirling. As she pushed it open, the secret garden was a paradise of vibrant colors and fragrant blooms. Flowers of all kinds. A winding path led Emily deeper into the garden, where she discovered a sparkling pond, its surface covered in water lilies. As Emily strolled along the path, she noticed a magnificent tree at the center of the garden. Its branches reached out like welcoming arms, adorned with lanterns. Beneath the tree stood a stone pedestal. With trembling hands, as she held it, she felt a warm comfort. As the day turned into evening, Emily left the secret garden, but not before promising to return. The garden had given her a gift more precious than. From that day forward, Emily became the guardian of the secret garden, ensuring that its magic was preserved for generations to come. And as she tended to its, and so, the secret garden continued to thrive.